back to my channel. As you know, my name is Kenneth Chukwu. I talk about how to become a flight attendant in Nigeria and basically general lifestyle. So today we're going to be talking about how to become a flight attendant. So this video is going to be highly extensive. It's going to be a lengthy video, so I'm going to be doing it bit by bit so you could understand what you need to do and the steps you need to take in becoming a flight attendant or a cabin crew here in Nigeria. You have to pardon me because I'll have to be looking down, more because I've got some stuff I jotted down I want to be reading out from. Number one, being a flight attendant or a cabin crew, you are there basically and primarily for the safety and then comfort of your passengers. But we always like to talk about things. Like to talk about the safety aspects before the comfort. I mean, you're also there to make them comfortable, but then again, safety is the main reason why you are there. So if you are still on ground and then you think, oh, they don't do anything up there, you're on a long thing, because in this job you have to read and read. Let's just jump right into it. So for you to be a flight attendant, you should be a graduate of HND or a BSc. You should be 18 years and above of age, and you should have an average height of 5.2 to 6.1 depending on an airline. You may be lesser than all these things, but then again, it depends. So usually airlines will actually recruit you and train you. Few airlines in Nigeria will recruit you and train you. Like they just pick you from, and then you have no idea, like pick you up from being a novice. You have no idea, and then they're going to train you and get you a license. Now, a cabin crew in Nigeria have what we call a license approved or given by the NCA, which is Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. So the first step in becoming a cabin crew now, for example, if you can't just sit and then fold your arms and waiting for airlines to call you and then train you and then give you the license. Now, the first step in becoming a cabin crew by yourself is getting yourself trained on the aircraft type you want to fly. Now, in choosing an aircraft type, you have to know what's in trend in Nigeria. There was one time 737 Classics was ultimate, but now a whole lot of airlines are coming in with the Embraer, with the Airbus, with the Bombardier Q400, 300, with a whole lot of airlines. So the first step is identifying the airline or the aircraft type you want to fly. Now, when you know that, session Google for accredited approved school by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. Now, there are some private schools that train you and then get you these licenses, you understand? You have to check them out, and that's the first step in making your big move. Now, you can visit the aviation school. You can call the aviation school to find out their fee and the duration. Usually it's 5 weeks, I think so. 5 maximum 7 weeks, and then you're a cabin crew. So if you have a specific aircraft type, I said that as well. Maybe you want to fly the private or you want to fly the commercial, you need to do your research. Please always do your research. It's very, very important. So you have to apply and then provide necessary documents that will be required of you. Don't worry, be guided by the school. It's not a big deal. It's not a hurricane tax. So that's your step closer to becoming a cabin crew. And then the next thing you have to do is to start your class, pass your exams, pass your medicals. There's what they call extensive medicals. They will do an extensive medicals. We have an approved hospitals by the same Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority where you will be advised to go and get these medicals done, you understand? So interact in class and always remember to be friendly, because the job is 90% customer service. So if you're not a customer service person or you don't like humans, I don't think it's for you. You have to have a thick skin to absorb certain things thrown at you. I mean, if you're a customer care person, you will know it's not easy being a face-to-face customer care person in Nigeria, most especially because it would seem that most of us are angry here. So after attending your school and writing on your lesson, now I'm going to do another video telling you what you should expect, you understand, in the class, because it's more like there is an extensive courses you have to pass, you have to do, including the Nigerian air law and then the aircraft type. It's all these things that will now come into one and then called Nigerian air law, and then the aircraft type which you want to be type rated on. So Of course, after writing the in-house exam in the school, you will still have to be scheduled to write an exam in Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, and the pass mark is 75%, and you really have to pass for you to be able to get the license. Now, when you pass your NCA exam, the next stage, when you pass your exam, the next stage is medicals, or sometimes you write your medicals before you go for your exam. That's the extensive medicals I was talking to you about that you need to do. When we did our own, in fact, it's still in vogue. There's no kind of test you won't do. You have to be 100% clean. But don't worry, as long as you don't have a terminal illness or a disease, if you have an eye problem, there are cabin crews that wear glasses. There are, you could wear contact lenses, corrective contact lenses, basically. So it's nothing to worry about. Another thing is that on passing your medicals exam and passing everything you need to do, then you get your license, you understand? And then when you now get your license, that is when you can now start applying for a job. Now, do you know what this license does for you? It gives you an edge over those who have no idea what flying or what aircraft is all about, you understand? Now, you can actually apply to go to interviews, and then when being picked by those companies, they do what they call conversions for you. So I'm going to do another video talking about the steps that you need to take to achieve that. But let me show you a typical example of what the license looks like. Hold on. So this is what the cabin crew license looks like. You see? This is basically what cabin crew license looks like. And you must have this in your trolley, you must have this in your bag. You see those bags, those fancy bags they carry that make you want to be like them. I'm still going to talk to you about things that are on that bag, and maybe perhaps I'm actually going to invite a few of my friends who are also flying to come help and talk to you guys about other stuff. But mind you, the first step in becoming a cabin crew is to getting trained, getting this license. You can actually get this license by yourself. You don't need anyone to get it for you. All you need to do is to make sure you fit into the requirements that I just mentioned about, and then you could pay for it and then get this license. So in order to make this video very long, I would have to be ending here, and then I promise to bring a part 2, you understand, in subsequent time. So I hope you find this insightful. Take care. Bye.